Yeah, Minecraft is fun and all, but there's no real stakes to it. You spawn, you craft, you die, you respawn. It's a loop of no end until you get sick of it and put down the game. But what if death actually meant something? What if death deleted your entire goddamn world? I introduce you Hardcore, arguably the best way to play the game because it requires you to not be a complete idiot. I'm gonna be completely honest here, prior to recording this video, I hadn't played Hardcore in like 9 or 10 years, not since I was a literal child, and from what I can remember, those runs never really went that well.
What the fuck?
So my plan is simple. Record until I can at least beat the Ender Dragon, and then try push onwards to the Wyvern. Will I succeed? Maybe. Will this video be entertaining at least? Probably. Anyway, without further ado, let us finally dive into the Hardcore experience. Spawning in for the first time, I got down to basics. You know how it is, punch trees, get wood, make tools. My main concern at the minute would be getting a bed, a reliable source of food, a shield, and full iron armor, but that comes later. For now, we're... oh damn. My ass is in the Valley of the King. Further into this valley, I spotted a village where I got a bed. With that, my next objective was to get iron, and my genius idea for how I would do this easily was doors. You see, normal caves are really dangerous, but underwater ones are relatively safe. You just need oxygen, so my idea was to use doors to make air pockets while I mined. Eventually, however, I did end up in an actual cave, but about 15 minutes of careful mining meant I was able to get all the iron I needed without incident. With that, I finally acquired my shield and armor, meaning I was finally ready to properly enter the mines. I'm gonna be completely honest, caving made me really anxious. Anxiety is actually a running theme for me playing this mode because remember, if I die, that's it, world's gone. Thankfully, things seem to be very peaceful.
Oh, what the fuck, man?
Besides this, things actually went very well and I got a lot of diamonds. So many in fact that by the time I got back to the surface, I was able to craft an entire set of diamond armor. From here, I did a lot of mostly unimportant stuff, notably just mining and just exploring. I did, however, get enough obsidian for an enchantment table and nether portal, which spurred on my mission to get enough bookshelves for max level enchants. Now, I could either spend 3 hours farming leather and the shit required to make enough books for this, or I could fast track this shit and go straight to the stronghold and raid its library. My plan was simple, load up a seed map and use it to locate the stronghold. What I didn't account for was that the seed map is a malicious site, one with objectively false information, because not only did it give me the wrong fucking map, but when it gave me the right one, it just straight up lied about the stronghold's location. Again, objectively false, incredibly malicious. Eventually, I did in fact reach the stronghold and absolutely rinsed its library of books, allowing me to build a proper enchanting area. With all this done, I figured it was time I entered the Nether. If you remember from last time, I do not have a good track record with the Nether. However, my idea was to once again refer to the seed map for guidance and to just go straight to a Nether fortress. This actually wasn't a bad idea because it led me straight to one. Once inside, I was really fucking anxious, mostly because of two things, wither skeletons and blazes. This is because they don't give out static damage values, they give you effects like wither and set you on fire, which do ticking damage. Eventually, I did farm enough blaze rods to last me the rest of my playthrough, without much incident, so I made my exit. Yet, on my way out, A textbook case of, you done fucked up. I had no food and was stuck on 2 hearts. I was freaking the fuck out. So much in fact, I just decided, fuck this, we bypassing the entire fortress and digging our way out. Finding our way back to the portal and finally getting out of the Nether. Once back, I finally enchanted my pickaxe, and I unironically couldn't have gotten a better enchantment for it.
Jesus Christ.
With this, I once again absolutely rinsed the mines for ores and diamonds, getting stacks and stacks of items. From here, I only have one main focus, getting enchants for my equipment. We could take the traditional route, or skip the boring shit grinding in favor of... Welcome to the Villager Trade Center, the project that, chronologically, I'm about to spend the next 4 real-life days working on. The fields will be maintained, the villagers put to work,
Slavery.
the emeralds absolutely rinsed, and the nitwits...
Deported.
This is a project that will require a lot of time, effort, and resources. So before I begin, I once again must mine.
See those fucking things? Fuck those things, man.
With all this done, it was finally time to begin the project. To start, I began to look into how villagers work and how they're employed. Villagers are assigned jobs based on what job blocks are nearby. Whether it's lecterns or composters, they'll get a corresponding job. I plan to exploit this and a variety of other little quirks about them to absolutely rinse these motherfuckers of all the XP and emeralds I would ever need. But before I begin, I want to cut down...
Bruh. That's a fucking MF Doom album right there.
So the village has plenty of space that, frankly, I won't be using, so we're gonna break the place up into smaller island chains, with one large area which I will be mostly basing around. With this, I moved on to working out a sort of housing system. My whole idea was to just basically take the pre-generated houses and stretch and mold them to my liking, making sure to keep the villagers inside it so I don't lose track of them. But that's a long-term project, so in the meanwhile, I filled in my ICE application and moved to deport every fucking nitwit I had. It's simple. Throw them in a boat and move them upriver to another village, then bring a replacement villager back. Of course, I continued to expand my housing for them as I did this, before eventually finding myself with a bunch of villagers with decent trades. My next step in the rinsing process was to turn them into zombies. Usually villagers turning into zombies isn't guaranteed, but because this is hardcore mode and the game is in hard mode, it's a 100% conversion rate. Thankfully, with a little bit of finesse and a few golden apples and potions of weakness, I'm able to get the trades right down. From here, it's just a constant loop of farming, selling, waiting for restock, and then repeating the process. Eventually, I got the right enchantment books and enough XP from trading to get the exact equipment I wanted, meaning it was finally time for me to move on to... First, I entered the Nether. The best place to farm ender pearls is the warped forest, which I need to locate. Moving over the basalt deltas that seem to span forever, fighting off a fuck ton of gas until I eventually got onto normal Nether ground.
Holy shit.
Once inside the forest, I farmed endermen until I had enough pearls to craft enough Eye of Ender for the portal, plus a few extra. Back at base, I began working on a bow. If you recall last time I made a video on Minecraft, the dragon just straight up wouldn't land at the portal, meaning I was forced to cheat in a bow. This time, I would not be putting up with that shit. Crafting a pretty decent bow and managing to get an infinity book off a villager for it.
Yes! Yes!
And what will we name this bow? Fucking Cock Destroyer. Oh, yep. With this, I returned to the stronghold, opening the portal and jumping straight into the end. And let me tell you... Oh. First, we need to deal with the towers. With the bow, it's pretty easy, but there's some that I need a new vantage point for, and
This is exactly what I needed.
from here, it's only a matter of killing him.
Fuck yeah, buddy! We fucking... He's dead, bro! We killed his ass! We took his ass out! Fuck you!
Yeah, we making it out the end with this one. So, what now? Well, first of all, I did a raid which rewarded me with 4 totems of undying. Would have been 5, but I died to these little bastard evokers. Genuinely the most bullshit mob in the entire game.
Oh my god. Bro, I'm on half a heart, please!
After this, I moved my focus towards the Wither, skipping over the boring ass grinding because farming Wither skulls is the most tedious shit in the entire game. I did eventually get to start the boss. I've never fought the Wither solo on hard before, and this absolutely fucking sucked. Eventually though, I did beat him, and get the Never Star, which I used to make a beacon. And yeah, I guess that's everything I really wanted to do. I was honestly expecting to die before all this, so I don't know exactly how to end this video. There's not much else I can really do besides maybe go find woodland mansions, but that's pretty boring, and honestly, I'm not that interested in doing that. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I have another MC video I recorded over the summer that I want to put out at some stage. It was just a playthrough I did with a bunch of friends, so hey, maybe if this video does pretty well, I'll do that. Anyway, like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.